It is 9:43 p.m. on Wednesday, April 16th. I am sore, very sore. I was talking with my friend today, and I was saying that I specifically worked out abs yesterday as well as legs, and my God, legs sucks when you're sore because walking sucks and you have to walk places, but abs suck because they're your stability. It's like the same thing with your lower back. When they get sore or tired and you try and bend over or do something, try and get up, you can feel it. And oh my God, I can feel it. I don't know what else to talk about today. I have been focusing entirely on getting this project done because it's fun just doing kind of not really complicated work, but just fun little programming trial and error. And I'm able to do that, which is great. I am still very tired. There's a lot of things that I still need to get going. I almost skipped class today because I was just not feeling well. But I don't know, there's some part of me in my brain. I think it's because when you have a parent in the healthcare industry, when you're you kind of get the living structure of you're not hurt until you're hurt. And I think that also comes in with me being a hockey player. But if I was parents, this hurts, can you take a look at it? And they're like, all right, I'm going to take a look at it. There's nothing wrong. And so I kind of feel like it never really validated that I was hurt sometimes. And that probably wasn't a good thing. So nowadays, unless I physically cannot move, I am projectile vomiting, or it hurts to look in light, then I am not going, I'm still going to go to class. Like today, I was just kind of out of it, and I could have sent my professor an email saying, hey, I'm not feeling well, I'm not going to come to class, and they would have respected it. They would have been like, good choice, you need your rest, don't want to get other people sick. But I was and it's not necessarily, I'm pretty sure it's just allergies, but my God, I have pretty bad allergies when it comes to pollen. And so there's always a week or two out of the spring where it really gets me, and I'm starting to get there. And today was just kind of, it hit me pretty hard. But I'm fine, I gotta go to class, and I just pushed through. And I feel like I've learned that is the thing to do, even though it's probably not the healthiest thing to do. Healthiest being physically healthy, but also mentally healthy. Because if I feel like I have to go to every single class, no matter my mental state, my mental health, my physical health, that's probably not a very good idea. And out of my entire schooling history, there has been 2 classes that I have missed. One of them was after I got the first COVID shot, and my head was hurting so much that I was I couldn't move. When you you move, you felt like my brain was getting knocked around my head every small movement, which sucked. But I only missed a 30-minute long class. It wasn't a full one. And the other one was this class where I was doing a digital media course where I was doing just some fun stuff. And I was very, very sick. I could not, I was, it was not a good fun time for me. It was probably some sort of something I ate. And I could not, I did not want to get out of bed because it was so bad. So I emailed him, and he was one of the closest professors I had at boarding school, and I didn't go to that class. Those were the only 2 that I voluntarily missed, outside of senior skip day, but that doesn't really count. But I have not voluntarily missed a class. I haven't gotten up and be like, I really don't want to go to class today. There's something in the back of my head that just says, you have to go to class no matter what. Whether it just be because it's normal to go to class and I don't want to miss anything, or it's because I've been conditioned to think that unless I am dying, then there's no reason for me to skip class. And like I said, I think that comes from a parent being in the health care profession. So it's like, and that also is a double-edged sword when you have a parent like that, is that when you are actually sick, they freak out. Like, if I got injured playing hockey, they would freak out, like all the time. Like, it was actually kind of bad. Like, I had this muscle spasm in my neck, and my dad forced me to go get a CT scan because he was afraid there was something fluid build up in my spine or something. And it was kind of embarrassing going to the hospital and the guy going up, oh yeah, it's just a muscle spasm. And my dad was like, no, it's something different. It's also, there was one time I had the stomach bug. You know, it was over Christmas break. Stomach bug, my parents were watching my sister's game, and I fell asleep midway through the day because I was just sick and I was exhausted. And they called me, and then they called me 7 times because I didn't pick up because I was asleep. My sister texted me. They're like, are you dead? And I'm like, just because I don't answer the phone call doesn't, it's a double-edged sword. Because, they know what they're talking about, but then they also freak out over when you're actually sick. They limit everything you do over the littlest things when you're actually sick. But if you personally feel like you're sick and you want that validation of, yes, you're hurt, it's okay to be hurt right now, it hurts enough that I don't want to be doing anything, they're like, no, you're fine, and that's conditioned me to be in a really weird state. Because, well, it's nice to have parents care for you when you're sick. I've now been in a position where if I'm hurting, I just don't tell anybody. Because, for one, in my mind, unless I am physically unable to move, then I'm not hurt, or I'm not sick. Or if I'm actually sick, then it's so much easier to just not tell anybody and deal with it on my own so people don't fuss over me. So it's really a really odd position when it comes to that. But I'm in college now. I should be prioritizing my health, so maybe I should be actually taking days off when I feel like I need it. But I'm still in that point in time where I'm conditioned to think that I can't unless it's absolutely an emergency, which is probably not the greatest thing for myself.